And good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are and whenever you are in the world. It is Adam Harrison from Burberry Guitars, and you are watching the Cigar Box Guitar Builder with a Facebook page. Don't forget, we also have the podcast and we also have the Facebook group. Don't forget as well, find that little button there that says subscribe. Click on that button for us and subscribe to the channel for all sorts of craziness. What we're going to be doing today is we're going to be doing a pickup shootout. Alright, well, pickup shootout's probably an exaggeration. We're going to do a comparison. We're going to do a friendly comparison. And one of the reasons it's a friendly comparison, I already love these pickups myself. The idea is to give you guys some options. If you haven't bought either of these pickups, this will allow you to make a choice, I suppose, as to which pickup you would like to do for a particular build. I have no affiliation with any of the companies that we're going to talk about today. I'm not endorsed by any of the companies that we're talking about today. I've actually bought these pickups myself for my stock, for the shop at Katoomba. So, with no further ado, let's get into it. So, what we have here at the moment is a mini humbucker. It is a 3-string mini humbucking pickup. But one of the things I like about this pickup is the wires that have been chosen for it. It comes with a white wire and a red wire. The white wire is the earth, the red wire is the live, and both of those are wrapped in another wire wrapping. So it's quite well shielded, the wire that's been used on this. Let's hear some tones. This is basically pickup to a 500k alpha potentiometer and out to a good quality output jack. So if we have a little listen to the tones on this, these are clean tones first. Now we're going to press on a fuzz pedal. So we're going to have a listen to this with a fair bit of distortion. This is a fuzz pedal that I make for the shop. Let's have a little listen to this. Comparison back and forth for you. Now the next pickup, I should actually say where this pickup's from. This is from MRWS. Alright, so we'll just clarify that. Mark Wilmot at MRWS sells these pickups. MRWS is an Australian company, but Mark imports and exports from Australia all around the world. He's been doing some great things, and this pickup is a real favourite of mine, and I have been using it for a long time. So I do actually suggest that you guys, if you get a chance, give it a try. Alright, so let's swap over. Now we've got another guitar. I will mention that both the guitars that we've got here at the moment are almost identical in build. Alright, both of them are made using mountain ash for the neck, mountain ash for the fingerboard. The construction of the heel is almost identical. The way they're set, the bridges are set into the body is almost identical. The difference, however, with this particular pickup that we're going to look at now, that's why this isn't a direct comparison, because a direct comparison would be, or a shootout, would be between a humbucker and another humbucker. This is not a humbucking pickup, this is a single coil pickup. Now this is a flat single coil pickup. These are sold by MGB in the United States. Now Michael Breedlove is the owner of MGB. I've interviewed him for the podcast as well. very nice bloke, and I have purchased this pickup. It is an absolutely wonderful little pickup. It's got a lot of voice. Let's have enough of my yapping for the moment. We'll talk a little bit more about it at the moment. Let's have a little listen to this pickup clean. Might plug it in, that will help. Now, the pickup has been paired with a 250k volume pot, okay, and then direct to, from there to the output jack. I haven't even tuned this, so let's... Now, the very first thing you've probably noticed is that the output on this particular pickup is slightly less than the humbucker. That is very normal, all right? That's also why this isn't a shootout. It's unfair. You've got two very, very different sounding pickups, and you've also got two very, very different outputs. A humbucking pickup generally is going to have a much higher output than a single coil pickup. So what we're going to do is we're just going to turn the amp up very slightly. Let's kick in a little bit of distortion with the noddy fuzz. A lot of fun. Now, there is another difference that you've got to keep in mind in relation to a humbucking pickup against a single coil pickup. A single coil pickup is going to produce something called 60 cycle hum. A 60 cycle hum is basically when the pickup acts as an antenna that's basically picking up radio waves and signals from all around the place. We've got 4 halogen lights above us at the moment, or fluorescent lights at the moment above us. I have turned the power off on the other side of the shop, but you do get a hum with a single coil pickup. It's a natural part of a single coil pickup. It's part of the sound. I actually happen to be a big fan of it. It doesn't bother me at all. All right, so something to keep in mind. A humbucking pickup, it bucks the hum. So you can hear that little hum through the amplifier. There it is. All right. Just like a Fender Stratocaster or a Fender Telecaster, any single coil pickup is going to create 60 cycle hum. One thing that I must say as well is that both of these guitars are earthed. They are earthed correctly. That means that you're not going to get a hum when your hand's off it, and then the hum goes away when you put your hand on it. All right, it's very important that you earth your pickups. So let's have a sound difference between the two pickups directly, especially with the distortion. I'm going to go from one guitar to the other guitar as quickly as I can. Let's start with the single coil. Going to plug this one in, and the volume is up. Naturally going to get two different tones, two different sounds out of both of these pickups. Let's have a little look very quickly. We're nearing the 10-minute mark, so we're going to do a quick comparison. Here we are. Both of these pickups, in my opinion, are definitely worth your money. Alright, again, I'm going to say, this is a little disclaimer, I am not endorsed by either of the companies. Now, one thing to say, okay, obviously, if you're going to be playing hard rock, heavy metal on a cigar box guitar, I would definitely be suggesting this one. I would be thinking indie, I would be thinking punk, I would be thinking AC/DC, I would be thinking that kind of rock and roll. Both of these guitars are fantastic for blues playing. You're just going to get two different tones. In relation to putting these pickups in, yes, this one you're going to need to cut a hole into the top of the box, alright, and mount it. Alright, there is a certain amount of depth to a humbucking pickup. Now, I've built both the guitars the same way. Usually, what I will do with this particular pickup is I will usually run the neck straight through the body. I won't bother about doing the heel, alright, because I don't need to separate the neck from the bridge to create a hole or a cavity inside. This mounts directly to the top of the box. It is a very easy way of mounting a pickup. I will say as well, you can buy these in humbucker format as well. One thing I haven't mentioned is that with these particular styles of pickups, this particular pickup is relatively microphonic. I'll give you a little example of what we're talking about. Turn the amplifier back on. Alright, I'm going to turn it up all the way, that little amplifier. Alright, so it's relatively microphonic. One of the things that you can say with that, and one of the things that is really good about a microphonic pickup, is the fact that it will behave a little bit like a piezo pickup, in that if you want to do patting rhythms, you can actually get that. Let's have a listen to this particular pickup. Now, the volume is on, everything's on. It's not microphonic, okay? It's not very microphonic, or really not microphonic at all. With this particular guitar, with this particular pickup, I could theoretically, if I've got the amplifier all the way up, let's see if this happens.
I lowered my voice. Now you can hear my voice coming through the amplifier.
That tells you that it's a microphonic pickup. Alright, I hope I've helped. I thoroughly recommend both of these pickups for you to try, okay? Both of them are relatively easy to install into a guitar. The wiring on them is fairly straightforward. If you've got any questions, I know that Mark Wilmot and Michael Breedlove are both happy to answer questions for you. Get out there, give them a try. Alright, this has been Adam from Birdwood Guitars, and you've been listening to the Cigar Box Guitar Builder. Catch you soon. Bye.